Alrighty, and hello everybody! Welcome back to another big review! It's Cinnamon, a pop-up parade from Goodsmile. This is actually not mine, this is a friend of mine's, but still nonetheless excited to open. Thank you so much to my good friend Drew, who gave this to me so I could take a look and review it. It has already been opened, it's his figure, so that's obviously absolutely fine. But just the normal outside of the box. Pop-up parade is pretty standard how they copy and paste these. It's got clear on the front, three sides, front, left, right. They all have these like funky designs, just different colors. Plain pop-up parade on the back. That tape is not normal. He retaped it for me for some reason, so that's fine. All the instructions, again, the funky patterns. Nothing super different you're really going to see on these. They're all going to say about the same, but it is nice that you get a full look at the figure. You don't often get that from most figure companies, to be honest. You'll just either get the window or you just won't get to see it at all. The bottom, just more funky designs, U-code, and then the top. Now, one thing I want to note here, he got it directly from Goodsmile shipped. Unfortunately, his box was damaged in shipping. I mean, this kind of stuff happens. It's all poly plastic, so it's more likely, I feel like, to break. So the moment it gets crispy and cold and then something hit it, it's gonna bend and crack. Luckily, I mean, these are just pop-up parades, so not something super duper expensive, but it still sucks nonetheless. We're gonna open her up though, really quick, because I have her outside of the box, so you can see the inside of the design packaging. Again, they've done this for all the other ones that I got. I'm pretty sure that's just gonna be a standard thing running forward. And so you can see a nice outside clamshell. I mean, this is again very standard. It's one big chunk, comes part, front and back. There's no extra pieces that can slide out. The base is included inside, so nothing out of the ordinary. But so of note, her base is separate, so you do have to attach her to her base. It's got its own little separate bag, and then she is in the packaging, also just in one giant baggie here. So, she does have a bag for her tail as well. Keep it nice and safe. Now, you may have caught it just with that quick glance, but unfortunately, and he found this out as well, her hair little clip is broken. Now, again, it's cold, it's winter time, well, at least it's cold for most people. This is something that's likely to happen for things in transit. If this does happen, I highly encourage you to contact Goodsmile. They're pretty good about actually either replacing or fixing the part for you. It's his to do with. He said he likes her without it. I mean, it's kind of cute too, I suppose, but still, nonetheless, it's just keep in mind, you gotta be careful with these. Now we're gonna just attach her to the base. Alrighty, and here she is out of the box. She's spinning around slowly for you with my weird little turntable thing. For the sake of the video, I used some blue tack and attached her hair. It's probably gonna fall off later, so that's all I could really do. This will at least kind of give you an idea. I think her hair is a little bit more tilted, but again, there's only so much I could do for her. We're gonna, of course, take a closer look at her. I'm already really excited. I really like Cinnamon's design. I mean, all of the Nekopara girls have cute designs in general because they just have really nice maid outfits, but something about the purple and the green is just really cute because of just the general clash of the colors, I guess. It's just really nice. What can I say? So we're gonna take her in though for a closer look. Alrighty, so first off, of course, we have her lovely and cute face. She has nice, sweet orange, yellow eyes with a lot of little details inside of it. Goodsmile always does a pretty good job with faces. And she has this really nice soft blushing detail on her face as well. You can see that there is just the pink underneath, so the soft kind of more gradient blushing. And then there is actual lines as well. It looks like about 4 or 5 little tiny itty bitty lines on her face. There is as well a white shine right above the cheek too, so very cute. It just makes her look like she's glowing, shining, very nice, very soft. And her mouth is actually indented as well, so there is an actual shape. You can see it's like her little tongue, I guess, so to speak. A small nose, pretty standard anime face. She's just very happy to be here. Now, her hair itself, I think, is sculpted really well. I mean, she just got a ponytail, but then she's got really thick big old bangs. So she gets the best of both worlds, full hair and long hair, but ponytail sided. So very cute. Her ears, they're like pointed or like laying down and kind of out to the side. And she has her cute little white fluffs inside too. So she's a soft kitty, very soft. Again, Goodsmile, good with painting. They do have a gradient, so there are darker purples and lighter purples. So it's kind of like a lilac-y color, but it adds, again, just more to the overall shading, dimension, etc., etc. Her hair is nice and pulled back, taut into her bow. Ignore the blue, that's the tack that I use to kind of get the general idea of what this will look like. Again, though, they use the dark purple, the light purple on the biggest, broadest area, and then again, dark purple underneath. Her cute little white bow, very thin, rested on top. This is concerning me, so I am actually going to make her bald. Ah! Her arms, her tail, and her ribbon have all just kind of given me that same fright, and especially because a part of it has already broken. Just really be careful if you are getting this later and unboxing this. This is at least a pretty easy fix though if you want to tackle it yourself. If you don't think you can do it, Goodsmile is pretty good about sending or replacing pieces, so I strongly recommend reaching out to them. They'll compensate you in some way or form. Now as well, I mean, she is pretty cute without it though. Like if you look from the front, she just looks like she has a short little haircut. I think it's kind of cute. Now, this part's a little bit weird, but you know, it's fine. Now on top of her head, she has her little maid headband, the dark green stripe underneath, a couple little frills actually like carved into it, and then her light green mint bows on the side. So cute, very cute. My favorite descriptor word, cute. Nekopara though, it's even easier to do. Now going down, she has big old zongas, big mommy milkers. You can't really avoid them. That's kind of what Cinnamon's here for. Got big old titties. That's the best part, and honestly, personally, my favorite from the Nekopara girls, because it's just big old titties. What can I say? Now she, of course, up top on her maid outfit, she has this cute, her green, mint green bow with the little silver bell underneath. Lots of little frills underneath. Her big booby titty window. More frills on the shoulders. This is their standard outfit. So, I mean, if you've seen a Nekopara design, this is the normal standard stuff. She has her little name tag here. No name on the side. I mean, they couldn't really print that. They could have probably put like a scribble or something in my opinion, but not the end of the world. So what are you gonna do? Now she has little, she's got pointy, they're a little bit pointy there in case you haven't noticed. She does have the black and then the 3 green stripes here, and then there are green stripes on her shoulder as well, kind of mimicking that. 1 or 2 of the paints are a little bit kind of spilled over inside the actual creases. But again, this is not one of the nicest figures, and it's still overall pretty well. Moving right along, she's got her buttons on her actual like waist area. They're like a dark evergreen kind of green, similar to the stripes that we've seen, and that moves into her apron to more of the mint green, and then of course the white apron with all the frills and whatnot. If you look underneath her actual maid outfit too, there you can see there's 2 more of the buttons. It's a little bit hard to get the right angle on it because of where it's positioned. However, you can see there is a little bit. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to get this at an angle where you can see it, but trust me, there are more of those little buttons underneath, so I think that's a nice attention to detail. We have got on the back more wrinkles, etc. A big white fluffy flowy bow on the back as well, like she's jumping and excited to see you. She's got little handcuffs with the little black bows on top as well on both of her hands. No painted nails, and pretty simple hands, honestly. I mean, this is pretty standard hand posing 101. Same for the other side with the fist, but the actual details on like the cuffs are nice, and you've got that green little heart on the side, so pretty cute. We have her white stockings, very soft, very cute, and another nice detail is that this is actually blushed and highlighted with pink, kind of like a, again, kind of lilac. I think they used the color they used from her hair, honestly, but it's like a purpley pink look almost. Just a shade the white, so it's not a flat white, and it's not like the usual blues or grays that you see. And her shoes, which honestly are kind of the weirdest part of the outfit for me. I don't know, like wearing strappy shoes over stockings has always kind of just seemed weird to me. Maybe it's not that odd, but just me personally. Overall, I still think they're really cute. They have the little crisscross and then the tie on the back, so just nice detailing overall. Her base is plain. It's like a mint, more like lime green, honestly, but it is see-through, somewhat transparent. You can see my fingers through, but it is kind of hazy, so there's still like a frosted effect on it almost. And of course, it's not my figure video if we don't take a look on what's underneath. Not only do we have her big old fluffy tail that's sticking out the corner here, again with that dark purple at the end, and then like lights on the top, so very well shaded. But you flip it up underneath, we've got a pretty wide open booty. I mean, it's not Nekopara if you don't have a good shot here. And she has lilac panties. Let's go. Not really surprising, honestly, because this is Nekopara, but still, overall, they did as well a shade underneath with that same like purplish pink hue on like the little booty bend. It's probably hard to see, but I promise it's there. And you can see a little bit on the front as well. Wow, fancy detail. And actually, if you look closely, you can see a little bit of her tum-tum sticking through. That is skin there, right on top. Very good quality. This is very important. Now, it is stupid because she's still wearing stockings, and like normal people don't wear their underwear outside their stockings, but this is Nekopara. We've expended all actual real beliefs. So, you know, that has us now at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, like I said, this is not my figure. This was lent to me by a friend. So thank you again to them for letting me, you know, take a look at it. Is his figure. Hopefully, if you get this, yours doesn't break. Again, be careful. This seems sensitive. The tail seems sensitive. I think even these little ribbon pieces were a little bit sensitive. So just be careful, everybody. Keep your figures safe. You can see more pictures of her though. That's going to be on my Instagram at Desunasis, and there's going to be all these other lovely places that you can find me as well. That's going to be everything for this week. Man, she's really off center here. I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's been a crazy video, let's say that. I hope you had a great rest of your last week though, and I hope you have a great rest of your next week, and I'll see you next time.